Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. So, for a little while, I won't be having a mic. My dumbass broke this, you know. it was plugged into my phone. I dropped my phone with it in it, and then it fucking broke. So, yeah, there will be no mic in my videos for a little while. I might use my earbuds once the time gets to it. Was it if they're charged at the time of I'm trying to record? But yeah, essentially, no more microphone. But yeah, uh, fucking it's broken. So, I'm saying if the audio quality's bad, my fault. I'll probably have to get a new one if that's the case still. But yeah, all right, let's jump straight into this video. So, in this one, I'm going to be talking about different types of betrayal in One Piece. So yeah, there's two main there's two main betrayals we've seen with it. There's two betrayals we've seen with the Straw Hat Crew. There's more than these two types of betrayals, but we're gonna get into these two first, right? So the first one I'm gonna talk about is the one that might not even be considered a betrayal, right? But at the end of the day, I think some people might consider it a betrayal. I think if you ask someone though, it might not be a betrayal. Either way though, it's essentially the Sanji, the Nami, the Robin. It's kind of it's where you don't have trust in your crew or your captain to get the job done. I think in that sense, that's a sense of betrayal, just a betrayal, kind of in trust, really. Right now, we know Luffy and Zoro and the rest of the crew. They they gonna show you. You gonna be like, hey, we got this. You feel me? Like, but it's really a lack of trust in like their capability of probably getting the job done, right? Nami doesn't believe Luffy could get Arlong. Luffy could be Arlong, and really anyone could be Arlong, and that makes sense. We understand that. Same with Robin with Lucy. Same with Sanji with Big Mom. And in a sense, Sanji and Robin were closer to being right, but still, we understand where they're coming from. It is in a sense to protect the crew, but it's also in the sense that they don't have the trust in the crew that they can hold themselves down against these guys, right? So in that type of sense, again, it's a protected crew, which is why it's a very forgiving betrayal, which is why we don't even consider it a betrayal most of the time. I barely consider it a betrayal. I do see people that do, but I barely consider it a betrayal. And then, but at the same time, again, you did trust your crew, you did trust your captain. You feel me? That I feel like that, like you can look at it as kind of like a breach of trust. But at the end of the day, it is mainly to try to protect them because you don't think they can get that done. You feel me? Because you don't think they can get that job done. So yeah, essentially, that I think that's a minor type of betrayal, but it is oftentimes when the straw hats leave, that is in a sense what goes down. That's just, in a sense, yeah, like them leaving the crew because they didn't really think you can handle it. Like I think that's a minor betrayal. Because again, you're trying to protect them. You're trying to protect them. But you ain't trust them. You feel me? I feel like that's where we're at with that. Next one is the Usopp one, and that's just disobeying your captain, disobeying your captain's decision. You know, them leaving the berry behind. That was Luffy's decision. You have to respect your captain's decision. If Luffy says we doing this, we're doing this. You feel me? Now, and Luffy don't even be doing that a lot either, right? Like Luffy be letting you do what you want, but oftentimes when it comes to a big decision like that, that is Luffy's job, and you have to respect that decision. And that is something Usopp didn't do. You feel me? Now Usopp ended up regretting that later and stuff. But again, this ain't like no big betrayal. It's a betrayal because you're supposed to respect the captain's decision. But it ain't like I killed you or something. You feel me? Like it ain't nothing like that. But still, this is essentially the betrayal Usopp showed is that you can't disrespect your captain's decision. You feel me? You can't outright go against the captain's decision. Maybe you could speak on it. Maybe you could try to change his mind. But the way Usopp went about it, it was just completely. It was pretty much like disrespect. Now if it's something like if he tells you like I understand, there's also a sense in that betraying your crew. You feel me? Like if Luffy was like kill yourself, that's low key a betrayal on Luffy, bro. You don't obey that decision. But it wasn't done like that. But I'm just saying, You're supposed to obey that decision. You will be that is a big decision, and you're supposed to respect that decision. You feel me? Even if you don't, even if no one really wanted to get rid of the berry, bro. You feel me? No one really wanted to get rid of the berry, but it had to be done. You feel me? It had to be done. Luffy made that decision. The rest of them, even if they did want to get rid of the berry, because let's be real, they didn't want to part with the berry, but that they understood. They understood where Luffy was coming from. Still though, that's a bit like I'm trying to think of another like example. I can't think of another example of someone like trying to like disobey their captain. Like next up is essentially what Blackbeard did, right? Blackbeard killed a crewmate. You feel me? That is betrayal, but like that's probably the ultimate betrayal. You feel me? I don't know if there's I don't know if there's much worse than that. You kill another commander for your own needs, like for personal gain, and then you left without even telling your captain. And I believe in One Piece. I believe in the pirate world. You're not supposed to like if you leave, you're supposed to tell your captain like, "Hey, I'm a depart." You feel me? I think it's supposed to be like that amongst the pirate world. So it was more of like like even more betrayal there, like doing that, right? He leaves the crew without like permission or anything like that, and he killed a crewmate. You feel me? That's really the ultimate betrayal. Having Leon killed the crewmate part though, like that right there is the ultimate betrayal from Blackbeard. You feel me? That right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that is definitely the ultimate betrayal right there. I believe that I brought this up earlier, but I believe a captain could also betray his crew. I don't think we've necessarily seen it yet, but we see how loyal someone like Luffy is to his crew, right? Like even like him climbing the mountain to get the chopper with Nami and Sanji, right? That's loyalty to them. You feel me? Luffy is just as loyal to his crew as they are to him. You feel me? And I love that. You feel me? But I believe there are probably pirate crews out there where the captain ain't that loyal to his crew. You feel me? I do believe that is a type of betrayal. I don't know. Can't think if we off top of my head if like we've seen that or not. I realize maybe you could say Don Creek did. I mean, yeah, he definitely was scum to his crew. You feel me? So you could definitely say Don Creek betrayed like what's his name, Gene. Like it's kind of what I brought up earlier where I was talking about like how if you tell someone to go kill yourself, that's essentially what Krieg was doing. But I can't think of like a different example of like how a captain would have like betrayed his crew. Like I don't know, maybe getting in the way of your crew base goals. Like if Luffy was like, bro, I'm not letting you become the good Royal Shark or some shit like that. You feel me? Maybe something like that. But I feel like a captain could also do something like that. Because at the end of the day, the on other crews there are definitely on Luffy's crews, but on other crews there's probably people with their old dreams on a pirate crew. You feel me? Instead of hey, let's make our captain better. I know it's also like that for a lot of crews. Like King, his goal was to make Kaido better, but I do think there are going to be a bunch of people on different crews with their own dreams, their own ambition. And I think a captain could, in theory, try to get in the way of that. In a sense, that kind of betray your crewmate right there. Yeah. You know, you're subordinate. You're still in a way betray your subordinate. That's what I think. But I do think it's possible we do end up seeing it. You feel me? It's possible that we do end up seeing it to a larger degree. I'm talking like there's probably like someone who sacrificed fodder, but like imagine someone betraying like one of their commanders. You feel me? Like a captain, but that would be wild. That's along the lines of what I'm thinking of too. But yeah, uh, that's all I could think of for this betrayal types of betrayal is in One Piece though. Let me know if there's betrayals I've missed. But yeah, that's gonna be the end here. Consider subscribing to the channel. I post anime manga content 4 times a week: Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So like the video if you liked it. And peace out.